Yeah. You're on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's get that intro.
Yeah,
Hang on. Let's get that intro up. Here we go.
Yes. Welcome to the Scoreboard with Nugget. Bit of a different one. We're not live. It's a tape session, so it'll be good to see how it goes. See if this reaches a few more people. But huge day.
I was just going to play it live tomorrow, so that's okay. That's off the table then. So
yeah. Sorry about that.
We'll have to put it up.
We'll just chuck it up. I think it might work better. Get a bit more reach anyway. But yeah, huge day huge week in the sports world. We're going to go through, what are we going to say, Folds? We're going to go through our AFL tips, must-wins, and crowd prediction that we've been doing over the last few weeks. And then you won the crowd prediction last week. So at the bottom of this video, at the bottom of today's session, you're going to see me, Foldsy, had my punishment. I was doing 300-meter row, 10 deadlifts, and 50 double unders. So we'll pop that up in the next probably couple of minutes. We'll get that up on the bottom left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner, whatever it is. And that'll just be running, and just to see that that we're men of our word here, and if we're doing a punishment, we get it done. So
let's see if we can you keep rolling then.
Folds going to throw that up. So we'll go through that. I've got a golf highlight of Foldsy. He's I saw he must have played around not long ago, so we'll throw that up there. Nuggets top 8 NBA teams. So I'm going to go through. It's not done by seedings and how everyone's going in the NBA at the moment. It's just my predictions.
Hang on, here we go. Let's pull it down here.
Folsy's going to get that up. But yeah, so I'm going to predict the. I'm going to go through my top 8 NBA teams currently, and just see who's not. It's not based on standings, but just what I think and how it will play out going into the finals. And we've got the Nuggets fitness tips as always, and a couple of vids to follow on. But yeah, so down the bottom, wrong side. Down the bottom here, you can see. So yeah, the punishment was Foldsy. He had 70,000 crowd. I had 63,000. Ended up being 69,500.
Oh, hang on, we got the sound there. We want to get that off.
Oh, a bit of sound action.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, so it was. Foldsy was only 500 off, which is crazy. That's one of the best guesses of all time, sound-wise.
Wasn't it?
So, are you popping in the screen, say, or?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say hi to the crowd.
Where was I? I was just there before.
Oh, you popped in?
Rock and roll. Yeah, rock and roll. I'm here.
So we'll go. I think we go straight into the tips. Straight into the tips. Get that sorted. There's a bit of happening in the AFLC. Peter Wright, I think, got how many? Let me just get that up and see how many weeks Peter Wright got, but I'm pretty sure ended up with a fair few. So Peter Wright, and let us know if you know how many Peter Wright tribunal. How do you say that? Tribunal.
He's can't say the tribunal.
The verdict is in. Here we go. Tribunal.
Tribunal.
No, there's no R. There's only one R. Tribunal.
I don't know. We'll have to let us know in the comments.
But so
what's Duck been saying? I thought so. Duck has been saying something, hasn't he?
Oh, that's not too. Is Duck been? He's been sooking up, has he?
Yeah, hasn't he? I thought that's big news. That's big media news.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that, but I'm just trying to see how much. Can someone give us the verdicts they're in? Bung shoulder. Well, we got Max King. He's to miss Saturday. He got a 1-match suspension, so he'll miss the clash with Essendon this week. So that's it might come to play into your tip. So he's the big fella from St Kilda.
Yep.
So he's their main forward. Peter Wright tucked his shoulder. Blah blah blah. How many weeks did he get? Let us know. How many weeks did this guy get? Goodness me. Absolute chaos. They're not letting us know when I have to go back. But let's go through the tips and I'll find out how many weeks they got. So first up, Foldy, Brisbane, Collingwood. Who are you got here? And remember, we got tips and must win, and then we'll pick a game for the crowd as well.
Okay, cool. So who we got?
So round 3, you're currently up 14-13 besides the first round. So we'll get to that over the next few weeks. So Brisbane versus Collingwood, absolute belter game.
Okay.
Whew. If Collingwood lose this, I think they might be 0-3 or
Brisbane. So that's on tonight, is it?
that'll be tomorrow, 7:30. It mustn't.
Tomorrow. No Thursday game.
Oh, today's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
so that's because we
all over the shop. That makes sense then. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go. I think I'm against the Collywobs, so I'm going to go Brizzy.
Brizzy, yeah, I'm going to go Brizzy as well. I need Brizzy because I've picked them to win the flag. So
Have you?
yeah, so I need Brizzy to start getting busy. So Brisbane for me, Brisbane for you. What game before we do our next one? What game do we want to? Let's just do a random game
For the
for the crowd predictor.
Yeah.
let's do a Freo Adelaide.
I think Essendon St Kilda.
Essendon
maybe
St
might be a
Kilda.
good one because it's at Marvel, isn't it? So something a bit different.
All right, well let's go to
Is it
that.
at Marvel? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. So it's a bit different, not the G.
So I'm going to back Essendon in there. Who are you going to take? And then we can do
I'll take the Dons. I'm getting
Dons
around the
as well.
Dons this year. Come on.
Essendon St Kilda. Is that at the G or?
I think it's Marvel.
Oh, it's Marvel. So
Yeah.
you obviously got to take that into
Consideration.
consideration.
So not sure what they pull there. What do they pull there? What's an average?
I think it's capable to have 50,000.
So I wouldn't get that many.
No. I'm going to go 43. That's going to be my guess for 43,200 because never right of the money, is
Yeah.
it? 43,233.
I'm going to go Marvel. Not yeah. I want to get too close. I was going to go 45. But that doesn't give you too much to play with there. I'm going to go 39,500.
39,500. Yeah, I think that's going to be.
There we go. I like that.
Who knows? I wouldn't say there's stacks of St Kilda fans. And hey, apologies to the St Kilda fans, but they're not there. I wouldn't say they're.
That's it.
They're flying. So
respect that.
North Melbourne, Carlton.
North Melbourne, Carlton. Oh, how they been going?
I'm going to go
People
Carlton.
love Carlton, don't they? I have to go Carlton to be safe.
I'm going to make that my must win too. That's an absolute North, absolute garbology. So I'm going to chuck that in. Carlton as my must win, even though I don't. You know what? I might not do that because I just can't. I just can't have it in me to barrack for Carlton. So you know what? I'm going to scrap that. I'm going to go somewhere else for that.
Okay.
Freo Adelaide.
Freo Adelaide. All right. What do we got? Freo Adelaide. Where's that at?
That looks
doesn't
like.
say.
I think it's always is it the bottom team? It's always
Home. Must
the
be.
home
It's
team?
St Kilda game for the Dons, I think. So
yeah.
I'm going to
So
say Adelaide home. I'm going to go Adelaide.
Adelaide, yeah, I've gone Adelaide too. Let's chuck in Adelaide there. Then we're going to move on to Port versus Melbourne.
Port versus Melbourne. Port versus Melbourne. I'm a Melbourne man. I'm going to go Melbourne.
Oh, we're picking all the same ones here. I've got Melbourne written down there. Bulldogs versus West Coast.
I'm going to have to go. West Coast are really bad, aren't they?
Yeah, they're trash.
I'll go the Bullies.
Bullies, and then if you can scroll down, there might be, that's a Sunday. I wonder if there's a Monday game. It might be Hawthorn. Hawthorn Geelong, and then we've got Richmond versus Sydney.
Okay, I'm going to go Sydney, and it's my must win.
Are you allowed to do back to back? Oh, you didn't do Sydney last week, did you?
I don't think so.
You must have picked someone else.
I think they went with the Dons, but I think the Swannies, I'm feeling good about them.
So he's gone Sydney again for his must win. I think I might even go that Sydney are really good though. I was going to go Tigers as a bit of an upset, but we've got all the same tips so far, which is, no, it doesn't give great content, but that's okay. And we finish off Sydney, Hawthorn, Geelong. I'm going to go Geelong, and who do you?
I might change it. Maybe I'll go.
They're pretty trash, but it's up to you. You do you.
I'm going to have to go Geelong.
There's a lot of
Hawthorn were playing pretty well.
yeah. To be honest, we've done the same, so we'll have to go through that. But because to be honest, there'd be a lot of one-sided favourites in these games. Besides your Brisbane Collingwood,
it's a bit of a tough
that's a toss-up.
Tough round.
Tough round. A
lot of good
to go
good
different.
Versus bad. So
I'm going to put my my must-win as. Let me roll through. I'm going to go Bulldogs as my must-win against West Coast. So there we go.
There you go.
The tips are in.
Tips are in.
And just going through the ladder. So if you can see I might even send you that across so we can kind of show
You know what I've just realised?
What's that?
We're live.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, we are live.
Oh.
Which is...
shout out to whoever's watching live.
So, but you know what? Which means, you know what, doesn't matter because it won't be pulling too much. So, you know, we might delete it and put it back up tomorrow. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, for sure. So, so I'll send you we'll have a look at the ladder and see what's going on there. I'll just chuck it.
Throw that ladder in.
And we can just quickly run over the ladder. So GWS are on fire here. They're up by they're 3-0. Sydney as well playing doing real well they're 3-0 as well. And then you've got a lot of teams stuck on 2 wins, 1 losses, or 2-0. There's obviously a few teams that have played 3 games and a few that only played 2 because of round 0. So once we fly that up, it's just the bottom one there.
That one there?
No, the bottom one.
That one there.
Yeah. So once you get that up, it's a flick over there. So yeah, so we got GWS, Sydney, Port, Melbourne, if you read there, Freo, Geelong. So I think there's a couple down the bottom. If you scroll down, Brizzy, they're 0-2. That's a bad start for Brizzy. Collingwood are 0-3 with Brisbane. Yeah, with Brisbane this week. So if they go 0-4, that's a long climb back for the reigning premiers, and that's a terrible start. So you don't want to lose touch too early. So hopefully the Dons can get the Chockies. We're sitting at 11th. The Swannies, your boys,
looking
up
good,
top, while just behind on percentage.
That's pretty nice. It's looking good.
And you've got them as your must win. So they could really they could
be looking good this year.
They could be looking good. Who do GWS have? Did we work out? Do they have a bye? They potentially might have a bye this week.
Yeah.
They have a bye this week. So
okay.
you could take top spot before your bye.
That'll be handy.
Port are doing well. So, Port and Melbourne, that'll be a good game on, what day did we say that was? Saturday night, 7:30. Long weekend as well. So a few frothies maybe watching the footy. But that's the footy rundown. So
there you go.
That's what it's all about. So let's move on. Let's go to a little tip. Let's move on to this. So if you head to, I might have to send it through again, but this stuff, we're all about sports here, but we're also about fitness. And we've been doing, if you can see in the bottom right corner, once we fly back to the main screen, we got hit on our Foldsy beat me to our crowd prediction. So I had the deadlifts, I had the 300-meter row, 10 deadlifts, and 50 double unders.
It looks like every time we go back to the video, it goes back to the start of the video.
Yeah, it is doing that for sure.
That's all right, but you get the gist here. If he pumps one up here,
maybe we'll just hold this screen for a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to go through some just a little fitness tip that we've a bit of goal setting tips. The importance of goal setting. So I might even I'll shoot this through to follow. We can look at this a bit later, and maybe I'll go into the NBA top 8 and just go through where I think my top 8 teams are. So I'll shoot this through to you. I'll copy the link, and we'll look at this a bit later, just so you can see what's going on.
Yep.
So we'll do that a bit later.
I'm hearing you.
Sweet. So Nuggets top 8 NBA teams as currently standing. Okay, so I'm going to go through my top 8. So number 1, and I don't know if this is an obvious one, but the current reigning champs, and I think who should be the NBA, the favourites at the moment, the Denver Nuggets, Foldy. So we've got the Denver Nuggets. They're just, they're kind of coasting. I'll get the standings up, but they're first in the West now. So they're half or 1 game in front of OKC, so I just think Joker, he's probably the best in the league. Jamal Murray is unbelievable. They just do the pick and roll at the end of the game, and Aaron Gordon, and they're top. They're 5. Their top, their starting 5 is just deep. So that'll be my number 1. I think number 2, and you got to give these guys credit, is Boston Celtics. So Boston, they've got the best record. So they're 57-15. They had a shocking loss. They actually lost they were 30 points up yesterday and lost.
Yeah, okay.
So
crazy.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that is crazy.
30 points. So it would be up there with one of the biggest come from behind, NBA biggest come from behind wins. I'm gonna check this up because if you're up by 30 points, that's just, so here we go. So 1996, Utah Jazz were down 36 points. So that was the biggest comeback. And yesterday, it was Boston versus Atlanta. They were down. Atlanta were down 30 points at one stage, and then winning by 2 points.
Jesus.
So it'd be up there, but that'd have to be a top 10 of the biggest comebacks of all time. So people are getting around that. So if you haven't seen that, insane comeback, a lot of stories trending. So if you want us to have a look at that, but they're my top two, and then we're going to move into the third best team, and I don't know.
You're on the rower.
This is where it's I'm on the row. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So you've got in the
keep banging there.
Yeah, in the Eastern Conference, you've always got Milwaukee number 2, Cleveland 3, New York 4, Miami a sleeper, and I'm going to get them up there, but I'm going to put them as I'm going to put them a bit lower, and then it's just tough because I think OKC, Minnesota, New Orleans. And even like the Clippers, they're kind of like faulting a bit as well. So I'm going to have to say Milwaukee, I'm going to put them in my 3. I just think, I think Giannis, and they're playing right as we speak, they're playing the Lakers. They're up 13. So hopefully the Lakers can make a little bit of a run, but no LeBron today in that game. So Milwaukee, I'm going to put in my 3, and then I think in my 4, I'm going to have to go to I feel like the Western Conference is a little bit deeper, but I just can't see OKC, Minnesota, New Orleans doing too much in the finals. And then you got Dallas, Phoenix, Lakers, and Golden State all in the play-in. So it'd be hard to pick a team that are that low, but I'm just going to have to. I do think Sacramento are pretty good, but I feel if they come up against a Dallas or a Phoenix, they might get done. So I might have to put Dallas in my 4, which I don't love because, Dallas in my 4, they're 42 and 29, which is not a bad record, but they need to get out of the play-in so they don't have to, go against, because you could get, Dallas could get Phoenix lose, Lakers lose, or whatever it is, and then they're out. So then I'm going to have Sacramento as my 5th best team. Oh, they're high. You know what I'm going to do? Cleveland are doing too bad. But once again, I can't trust them in the finals. I don't think they've got it. I'm going to throw an absolute spanner here, and I'm going to put Miami. Now, only because people are going to be like, this guy's got no idea. Miami, just because of their recent playoff record. So they've always, and Jimmy hasn't been playing that well lately, but they always do. They're always a bit sloppy in the regular season, and once the big the playoffs start. But once again, they need to catch Indy to get out of the play-in, because currently they'll play 76ers, and if they get Embiid back, that's not an easy run. So they want to catch Indy, which is possible because they're on the same losses, 32 losses each. If we get, if they win the next 3, they're back in the game. So Miami at my 5, and then I might have to just go to a couple of play-in teams. I'm not sure what's happening with Phoenix. The Clippers are on an absolute slide, and they're pretty good, the Clippers, but I'm not sure what's going on there. But recent form aside, can they fit my number 6? Maybe not. I'm going to be biased here. I'm going to go Lakers. So I'm going to Lakers in my 6. I'm a LeBron man. Everyone knows that. So, this might not be, everyone's sort of bread and butter, but I'm putting LeBron number 6 and the Lakers. But again, they might get knocked out in the bloody first round of the play-in. So, they might get, if it's them versus Golden State in the 9th versus 10th seed in the play-in, they might not have it. So 1, 2, 3, so just to recap so far, Denver, Boston, Milwaukee, Dallas, Miami, Lakers. I'm going to put Phoenix at my 7. And just because, we've got Durant, they can't, to be honest, they can't defend to save their life, but they've got Durant, they've got Booker, they're playing not too bad. So we'll put them at the 7. And then I think we'll finish off New York aren't bad. I might let me have a look at this. Maybe I'll get New York in over Cleveland. Yeah, I'm going to chuck New York. Shout out to the Knicks. They're playing well. Jalen Brunson, he's been in a few finals before with Dallas, and they were, Knicks were in. So they're a bit more seasoned this year than they are. Cleveland, a similar boat, but I just feel New York might be a bit better. I feel like I might be disrespecting Cleveland a little bit, but that's it's the scoreboard with Nugget. So I've kind of got my opinion here. So, and if you are watching live on the, we've only got one viewer, so I doubt you are watching. But if you are, let us know what you're doing, and we'll move on. So I've got a funny little Foldsy clip if we can talk about that. But it's also I wanted to speak about just a little bit like a bit of a change up about the importance of goal setting in the gym. And if you're looking, as every week, I'm going to do a little fitness tip or Nuggets fitness tip. And this one is just about setting goals so that it kind of helps you stay on track with your with your training. So sometimes if you just go to the gym, it's all well and good. And sometimes if you just have I want to lose 5 kilos, that it can be a bit broad, and it might not make you stick to a goal. But so when I'm setting goals, or if people want to set goals, I think it's always a good idea to have a weight goal. If you're trying to lose weight, obviously really good to have a weight goal. But then I also think it's really good to have a fitness, cardio, strength goal on top of that, or maybe a couple. So it could be something like, all right, I'm currently at 95 kilos. I'd really like to get down to 90. So my weight goal, let's try and lose 5 kilos. But during that same time, I want to, improve my bench press from 80 kilos to 95, or improve my squat from 100 to 110, or if you like running or bike riding, it might be a time goal. So it might be, okay, I want to do a 2K time trial, but I want to get under 8 minutes. And I'm currently, if I went and time myself now, I'm at 9:30. So that way, having these goals that aren't just like weight loss based, it's going to help you get to the gym. And whilst you're in the gym, it's going to motivate you whilst you're there, and it's going to help those days that you don't want to be there, trying to improve and making sure that those sessions that you don't want to be there, you're still getting to the gym. They might not be the best sessions that you can do, but you're still kind of, you're still getting to the gym and doing something that maybe if you didn't have that goal, you might not. What are your thoughts on that, Foldy? So I was just talking about a bit of, the difference if you set goals for the gym, it'll give more of a chance of you kind of showing up day after day, and kind of rather than just, you might have your weight loss goal, but if you have another goal like I want to, run under 8 minutes for a 2K, or I want to, put 10 kilos on my bench press or deadlift or whatever it is. I think it's just a good way to keep you motivated. And when you're at the gym, kind of, make you maybe like, you might put in a little bit more effort because you've got a goal that you're trying to reach, which isn't just a weight loss goal.
No, 100%.
Like that?
That's the way to go. Yeah, 100%. You need that. So I was going to click on that thing, but it's not. You've pasted in the ladder again. Oh,
okay. That's right. We don't need that. If we can just get because we're pretty much done. It's been a good sesh, but I've got if we can get Foldsy on the golf course.
Okay, let's pull it up.
I saw you. Must be. It might have gone. That's right. It's on the it's on the sheet.
Yep. That one. Yeah, that'll be it.
So this is Foldsy on the golf course last week.
Let's get it up.
I didn't know you went out and played, but
need the sound?
Oh, you can. It doesn't matter.
Sound up.
It's quick.
Green from here.
Can he escape from Alcatraz?
There it is. That's just Foldsy on the golf.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He was a bit of a tough predicament there. You couldn't do much about that, could you?
Can he escape from Alcatraz?
You can't do much about that. Yeah,
just a little funny sports vid to finish off the scoreboard. And I think that'll do us. A good little session, say, but
yeah, quick sesh
in and out, but got what we needed. And
there you go. You did a pretty good sesh there, and on the side they saw you do your punishment at least. So
so got the punishment through. So hopefully, I've done 2 punishments to your none. So hopefully,
hopefully
we get you in the punishment. So there we go. That's the scoreboard with Nugget.
Quick
Thanks
one
for
today.
watching.
25 mins.
Quick, was that all it was?
Yeah.
Felt like I was here for about an hour.
25 mins. What did you discuss?
So we hit the. It's hard when there's no one to bounce off.
We're gonna need some NHL. We're gonna need some and all the
Oh, for
bit of a range. Maybe a few call-ins. A few Ben Crowells, Josh McGinnises. You know how they go.
We'll be back next Thursday at the original time. We can get a bit more into it, and we can have a bit. But we got through. We found out my top 8 teams today.
Oh, nice.
We got our tips. We had the fitness tips, the ladder.
No, I love it.
AFL fixture, Folsey's golf highlights. That was a big day.
All righty, we like it.
Out.
All right, let's see it. We'll see us. What do we got? Oh, we'll be at live. In
a couple of hours,
depending when you're watching this, Wednesday, or it could be Friday for the gymnastics special. So we'll see you then. Catch you later.
Bye.